Hey gamers! Welcome back. Sorry the last couple episodes didn't really have much in the way of commentary and stuff, but we'll probably have a chance to do that this time because we're going into Act 3! Woo! So last time Conway was getting his leg set and fixed up. Boring bird songs. It's Conway, right? Not Conrad. 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's going to be about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight, so get out those parasols. Ha ha ha. Major accident just ahead of Bardstown exit, so if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Ha ha. Sugar? Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. Those old horses of Iris used to keep me up. Thought they were having bad dreams, I remember. Ira wouldn't hear it. They're just horses. But those horses were troubled. Althea chewed up the wood in the stalls. That's right. Charlie loved those horses. He'd sit on the roof and read his textbooks and watch them. He was so careful there. Or our roof was just in better shape than the one he fell from. I always told him to test each tile with a heel first. If it's a heel, you can kick it back and still put your toe on something solid when the towel slips. I remember your lessons. Just wanted to study what was it called? Astronomy. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's... an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. It might be a long drive. I hope that truck can hold up. That truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. Your knee. My new knee. Plastic. It'll be like a souvenir. So, long drive? They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I don't recognize the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Not much left back there. That's good. Wouldn't want a disused pile of antiques to be my... oh, what's the word? Legacy. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something? Or I've had too much. It'll come to you. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. It seems inevitable there will start being words that I lose forever. What are those boxes you said in the hallway? Those are Charlie's old books. Oh. Thought you might like to look at them. I'll take them with me. Thank you. Corey should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure, Liz. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion after this. So this is, I guess, before the trip out towards the zero? Oh! I guess this is a dream sequence. A memory dream something. Oh, but that's only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that they'll only want to bill for... Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuropnol TM is quite powerful. In fact, most patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I guess so. It's been about 2 hours. What have you been doing? We watched TV for a while, then Dr. Truman showed me some of the terms of this bill. It's kind of... You'll want to look over it yourself, I think. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well... This isn't my leg. Not your... Of course it's your leg. Feels like it does... It doesn't feel like it belongs to me anymore. I haven't encountered this reaction before. It's not totally unheard of. I read a paper about something like this last year. It can happen for a lot of reasons. Neurological, psychological, social. I'm sure it won't persist in your case. Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little nebulous from the Neuropnol TM. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving it. For at least for another hour or two, regardless. Thank you, Doctor. Sure, let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. Well, I'm used to a few side effects. There'll be side effects of the Neuropnol TM, mostly. The operation itself wasn't particularly remarkable. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with soft cloth, moisten with water, or isopropyl alcohol. You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I didn't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. I don't want to think about the bill right now. Sure, well, you can go over it later. If you have any questions, there's a phone number on the bottom where you can reach the Consolidated Power Company. They handle all the billing. I wouldn't put it off too long if I were you. Thanks for your help. I forget Ezra's voice. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. I wish I had a skeleton leg. Especially a rainbow, or not rainbow. Flashy, glowy skeleton leg. It'd be cool as hell. Museum of Dwellings, we're back there. I guess we have to go back for the truck. Shannon. How are the drugs treating you? Streetlights seem a bit brighter. Oh, like trails and tracers? Something like that. My mom used to get that. She had migraines. My folks had earlier relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested. And we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cut got infected or her migraines were too much to handle, my mom would talk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy anecdotal warnings and superstitions. Like all this lore that came with it. Like magic, dangerous, mysterious. Ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah, stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mom was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary, and one time, high school, we forgot these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions, mind racing, like 5 conversations going on in her head at once. And you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, you know? Mood? She had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting on my bed, my notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook. I was holding a pen in my hand. I remember this moment for several years before. It came up so suddenly, with such precision, I couldn't put it out of my mind. Felt I had to stay with it until I'd recalled the whole thing perfectly. It's just a tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a bird cage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound. The cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint, like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still there, sitting on the edge of the bed, pen in hand, delirious with thirst, patching that birdcage with a 1,000-yard stare. Yeah, okay. Hey, Blue. You get some rest back there? Doctor seemed nice enough. Yeah, I'm sure he does an okay job. I've got a skeleton leg. What's not to love? So, what's the plan here? What do you think? Well, we've got to get back on the Zero and bring these documents back to the clerk at the bureau. I'm just not sure how to get there. The entrance at the farmhouse was gone. Let's ask the gas station if he knows another route. Sure, okay, worth a shot. Truck. Get back on the road. Truck's engine sputters and dies. Conway guides it carefully off the road next to the fallen tree. Well then. A tree. Act 3, Scene 2, a tree. That's... Yeah, I just described this as a tree. Ugh. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? Guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait, is this why you always leave your truck running? Just superstitious. Right. Any other quirks I should know about? Seatbelts. Guess there's always two sides. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here could give us a hand? I drove past here yesterday. Oh, what were you doing out here yesterday? That tree, that bog. Are you sure this is the tree? What kind of tree was it? A willow. Guess that could be a willow. I don't know much about trees. We should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Yep, Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. Here's their card. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give them a call. If I can get a signal out here. Ring-a-ding-ding. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel, old truck just stalled out. Inaudible. Sleepy. Did I wake you? Your car says open 23 hours a day. Oh, I'm sleepy too. Everyone's sleepy. Inaudible. Inquisitive. Yeah, that's what I'm calling. Exactly. That's all. Inaudible. Apologetic. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Inaudible. Wistful. Well, I'm, very sorry to interrupt that, but... Inaudible. Neighborly. We already ate. As soon as you can get out here, we're off 65 somewhere. Just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Inaudible specific. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it, yeah. Hanging down the power lines just like that. Did you see it go down? Inaudible assertive. Okay, whatever you need to do. How long do you think you'll be? Distant traffic sounds. Hello? Oh, Ezra's still here? Why's Ezra here? Shouldn't Ezra be with the bird? Ezra, what the fuck are you doing here? Are you bored? Not yet. Okay. To me, you look a little bored. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? We can tell the future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. You just break off all the little sticks on each section and count the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What kind of job will I have next? Snap smaller branches away, one at a time, counting out the possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver. Driver. Okay, what else? How will I travel in the future? Snaps the branches away one at a time, counting out the possibilities. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck, new truck. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a bunch of sticks. Hey, Blue. That was fucking weird, huh? How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. Weird night, huh? Alright, I guess with that, let's call this one here. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Defund the police. Bye-bye.